Hi boys and girls, I'm Miss Lydia from the Boston Library. Thank you so much for joining me for story time today. Today we are talking about a holiday that is coming up on Sunday, and that's Valentine's Day. So we're going to start with this book called The Valentine Surprise by Corinne DeMoss. It was almost Valentine's Day. Lily wanted to make a valentine for Mommy. She found some paper. "I'll cut out a big heart," said Lily. "It will be a secret until Valentine's Day." On Monday, Lily worked at her little table by the window. She made a valentine, but the heart was too pointy. She hid it under her bed. On Tuesday, Lily made a second valentine, but the heart was too round. See, she put it under her bed again. On Wednesday, Lily made a third valentine, but the heart was too square. On Thursday, Lily made a fourth valentine, but this heart was too curvy. On Friday, Lily made a fifth valentine, but the heart was too skinny. On Saturday, Lily made a sixth valentine, but this heart was too fat. Sunday was Valentine's Day. Lily made a seventh valentine, but the heart was lopsided. And she'd used up all her paper. Lily felt so sad. What was she going to do? Then she had an idea. Lily put out all the hearts on the table and got to work. A little while later, Mommy came into the room. "Happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart," she said, and she gave Lily a great big hug. "I tried to make you a valentine," said Lily, "but it didn't turn out right." Mommy looked at the cutout hearts. "Oh, Lily," she said, "I love you. You made me a valentine for every day of the week." "But none of the hearts is perfect," said Lily. "That doesn't matter," said Mommy. "The heart inside you is." And it was. Our next Valentine's book is called Love, Splat by Rob Scotton. Splat stared into the bathroom mirror. A worried Splat stared back. His heart drummed and his tummy rumbled. He straightened his whiskers, ruffled his fur, and brushed his teeth. Today he wanted to look just right. After all, today was Valentine's Day. Splat had made cards for everyone in his class. And he also made a special card for a certain cat in his class. Kitten. She had snow-white paws and pea-green eyes, and Splat liked her more than fish sticks and ice cream. But whenever Kitten saw Splat, she pulled his ears, and she poked his belly, and tied his tail, and called him smelly, and then she'd run away. "Why does she do that?" Splat sighed. Seymour shook his head. Splat practiced his smile one last time and left the bathroom. His family wished him a very good morning. He ignored his breakfast and gazed at the little red envelope. On the front of the envelope was Splat's very best writing, and it was a single name: Kitten. Splat tucked the envelope into his bag and left for school. His tummy rumbled loudly all the way. He was so busy telling his tummy to be quiet that he didn't see Kitten coming around the corner. "Splat!" He bumped into her. And when he tried to say sorry, his tongue turned to jelly and his legs wobbled like rubber, and his tummy rumbled louder than ever. This happened every time he saw Kitten. Kitten gave Splat a funny look. Then she pulled his ears and poked his belly, and tied his tail and called him smelly, and ran away. "Why does she do that?" he sighed. Seymour shook his head. Later, in cat school, all the class swapped their valentines. Splat sat at his desk, clutching the little red envelope. I'll give it to her soon, he said to Seymour. But soon, it was recess. Splat sat quietly on a bench, still clutching the little red envelope. He didn't see the cat sneaking up behind him. Boo! Cried Spike. Splat jumped and dropped the little red envelope. Spike picked it up and read the name on the front. I like Kitten too, Spike announced. And I like her more than you do. But I like Kitten this much, said Splat. And I like her this much, said Spike. Aw, groaned Splat. Splat pulled a piece of chalk from his pocket and drew a heart on the ground. I like Kitten this much. And I like Kitten this much. And he drew a heart around the whole playground. Aw, groaned Splat. I made Kitten a special Valentine card, Splat said. You call that a card? Look at the giant card Spike has. Aw, groaned Splat, it's not fair. And Seymour shook his head. Splat's card looked teeny-weeny next to Spike's, and with a sigh, he threw it in the trash. Kitten opened Spike's card. The message inside read, You are so lucky that I like you. Kitten smiled. Splat didn't, and he turned away. Splat didn't see the snowy white paws lift the little red envelope from the trash, or the pea-green eyes read the name on the front. Kitten took the card from the envelope and opened it. In Splat's very best writing were 3 little words. I like you. Kitten sat down next to Splat and gave him a little pink envelope. On the front was a single name, Splat. Splat opened the envelope, and on the card was a rhyme. Your fur is soft, and I like to stroke it. You make a silly noise in your belly when I poke it. Your tail's so bendy it makes me laugh, and you smell really nice when you've just had a bath. Inside the card, in Kitten's very best writing, were 3 little words. I like you. And there they are sitting together on the bench at the end. Our next book is called Little Bear's Valentine by Elsie Homeland Minarek. On a cold and snowy Valentine's Day, it's best to be inside where it's warm. That's where Little Bear was. He was sitting at the table making valentines for all his friends. The cozy room smelled so good because Mother Bear was baking cookies. Little Bear made valentines for Emily, for Hen, for Owl, and for Duck. Little Bear cut his valentines very carefully, and on each card he drew a little bear. They were all beautiful. But for Mother Bear, he made the most beautiful valentine of all, a pink valentine with flowers. Soon, Little Bear was ready to deliver the valentines he had made for his friends. He decided to surprise Mother Bear with her valentine when he came back home. Where could he hide it? In the cookie jar, of course. Mother Bear said, "Come here, Little Bear. Let me bundle you up before you go." As he left, she said, "Why don't you look in the mailbox first? There might be a valentine for you there." "A valentine for me?" Little Bear asked. He wasn't sure which was more fun, to give valentines or to get them. "Oh, look, Mother Bear, a valentine for me!" A beautiful valentine. Little Bear opened the card, but there was no name in it. Who could have sent it? Mother Bear said, "You have a secret admirer." Little Bear walked along. It was so cold he could see his own breath, but the sun warmed his little face. He was happy because he had a secret admirer. Who could it be? It must be someone who likes to keep secrets, but nice ones. Little Bear thought that being someone's secret admirer is a very nice secret to keep. Little Bear decided to deliver Emily's Valentine first. He liked Emily. She liked him. Could she be his secret admirer? "Oh," said Emily, "how sweet of you, Little Bear. Here is yours." And she gave him a valentine. "Thank you, Emily," said Little Bear. "But I thought maybe you were my secret admirer." Little Bear told Emily all about his special valentine. "Oh my goodness," said Emily. "Aren't you lucky? I love secrets." "Well," said Little Bear, "I guess I do too. Goodbye, Emily. I'm off to give Hen her valentine." "Hello, Little Bear," said Hen, as Little Bear came up the walk. Little Bear thought, "I wonder if Hen is my secret admirer." Little Bear smiled at Hen and said, "Dear Hen, here's your Valentine's Day card." Hen was so pleased. And Hen had something for Little Bear too. It was a Valentine cookie. "I made that for you, Little Bear," said Hen. So Little Bear told Hen about his secret admirer. Little Bear had more valentines to deliver. He had one for Duck and one for Owl, and so he went on his way. At the pond, Little Bear gave Duck her valentine. "Oh, goody," said Duck. "I love valentines." Little Bear held his breath and waited. But Duck wasn't Little Bear's secret admirer either. She had made a special valentine for him with her own webbed feet. There was only one card left for Owl. By now, Little Bear was very, very curious about his secret admirer. But Owl couldn't even wait for Little Bear to say hello. He handed Little Bear a card right away and said, "Happy Valentine's Day, Little Bear." Little Bear gave Owl his card. Then he told Owl all about his secret admirer. "How exciting," said Owl. "It's a mystery." "I'm confused," said Little Bear. He thought about the valentines that Emily, Hen, Duck, and Owl had given to him. They were lovely, but who was his secret admirer? It was growing late, and Little Bear was getting hungry. He remembered Mother Bear's cookies, so he started for home. When he walked into the kitchen, all his friends and his very own Mother Bear were there. Mother Bear said, "Surprise, Little Bear! I am your secret admirer." Little Bear got his valentine out of the cookie jar and ran to Mother Bear. He jumped into her arms and gave her the valentine. He also gave her a kiss. "That's from your not-so-secret admirer, me," he told her, and she gave him a big kiss back. Our last book for the day is called The Day It Rained Hearts by Felicia Bond. One day, it started raining hearts. And Cornelia Augusta caught one. She caught another. And another. It wasn't very hard to do, so she caught some more. It must be getting close to Valentine's Day, she thought. And she set to work, making valentines. The hearts she caught would make perfect cards. Cornelia Augusta saw that all of her hearts were different. She looked at each one, from the front, from the back, and the side, and decided which ones would be just right for each of her friends. She found 7 that were more or less alike and strung them together with a needle and a thread. "I know just the right person for this one," she thought. Then Cornelia Augusta took an especially handsome heart and pasted it on a piece of paper. In the center of the heart, she glued a cotton ball, one that was very white and very soft, and she knew instantly who this card was for. Cornelia Augusta had 8 hearts left. On the largest one, she drew circles and then very carefully cut them out. The other hearts were so small, she arranged all of them on one piece of paper. Around the hearts, she painted patterns of many colors, and then she folded her design in half. There was no doubt in her mind who would receive these. Cornelia Augusta put a stamp on each of her valentines and mailed them. Who did she give the necklace one to? It's like a collar for the dog. It never rained hearts again, not where Cornelia Augusta lived. The one with holes she gave to the mouse. It looks like cheese. And there's the one that looks like a turtle. And how about that one with the cotton ball? That's a rabbit. It didn't matter, because the next year and the next and all the years after that, Cornelia Augusta found other ways to make her valentines. What kind of leaves do you see on those trees there? I hope you enjoyed our Valentine's stories today and that you have fun making your own Valentines to give away to your friends and family. Happy Valentine's Day from the Boston Library.